All right, we're in the main, pretty much dining hall of the Germania Hotel now. And earlier when we were up the graveyard, we told you that we were going to explain to you exactly, we're going to tell you Crystal's story now. And it was this corner of the hotel that she was brought to when she was drugged to the parking lot. And they brought her in here for medical attention to wait for a doctor. And this is the corner that they say that she passed away in, and it is a very active corner. In fact, that's the table right there that we got the picture of Crystal the first night we were in here. And she told us she was 6 years old. And we wonder maybe why she hasn't crossed over, you know, things like that. But she is here, and she is definitely one of the main haunts of the Germania Hotel. Now this is the ballroom. And you guys have seen us in here quite a bit. We've had a lot of activity in this room. Jacob's been tied to this room quite a bit. It was this room on Halloween last year or 2 years ago that we actually had the balloon punched out of this room. They say at night you can hear footsteps through here, almost like like an army marching through. And as a lot of you other paranormal guys know, that could be a sign of demonic activity, dark entity activity, anything like that. But we haven't experienced any of that yet, but we're hoping to get it. Now we're going to take you upstairs, where we have definitely gotten a lot of activity. These are the most active floors in the Germania Hotel. Some of the artwork that hangs in this place is just great. And we're going to take you into the tanning room now, which actually used to be a bedroom. Jacob has come through quite a bit in this room. Lacey, the woman who hung herself in the attic, she's been seen quite often in this room. Marcy, the owner, told us that there have been people that have come in here, and before they had a desk that sat against this wall, she would be sitting at the desk and she would turn around and stare at them as if, what are you doing in here? And that would send quite a few people out the door. It was over in this corner where we shot the picture last year, where we caught Jacob actually in form, reaching out in the black mass form. A lot of you guys have seen that picture. Even my brother, who's come to the Germanias, had stories to tell about this room. His phone actually disappeared in this room and wound up somewhere completely different. Just lots of stories about this room in general. A girl messaged us last year. Her name is Alicia. When her family actually ran the hotel, her father was thrown down in the basement. This was her bedroom, and she told us the story of when she was in here one night. Her dog literally went from that wall all the way over to this one right here, was literally launched from the bed. And that's pretty much all we can really say about this room. Is it's very active. The only spirit that we have not had come through in this room is Crystal. So now we'll take you guys up through here. Now, when we first heard of the Germania Hotel, and if any of you groups look it up online and find it, like Ghost of America, you're going to hear the story of Danny the bartender. Now, this was Danny's room. Danny died in this room, but we have never really gotten anything from Danny in all of our trips here in the Germania. The last time we were here, however, we did take some pictures in this room, and we did catch a black mass, which turned out to be Jacob. And he was checking out what we were doing, watching us all night long. Another room up here is a room which is occupied right now, but we were informed that there was a lot of Ouija board activity in this room. So, and there was a picture that was hanging up here, which is not anymore, but of a little boy with 3 scratches down his face. Marcy explained to us that that picture's always been a mystery, and they don't know where the scratches came from. In fact, I'm kind of curious as to where the picture went, but it is not here now. So, well, we're gonna have to try and track that down. But a lot of you guys that have, followed us and what we do here at the Germania, you guys have seen that photo with the little boy holding the dog with the 3 scratches. But there's definitely a lot of history here. Oh, this should be fun. There's a lot of boxes on the stairs. And now we're going to take you to probably the one floor that has given us an awful lot of activity. Oh. There we go. Why that just fell, we do not know. This is one of the eeriest parts of the hotel. And this is where Jacob has been very, very active. Got a box right there. And these are the famed Amityville windows, and something just hit my battery like crazy, so we are not alone up here. We have had a lot of contact with Jacob up here and a lot of contact with Lacey up here on the upper floor. And this is around the area where she told us that she had hung herself in the attic. What we can tell you is that we do not know that much else about Lacey. We've been trying to get last name from her, but that has been a task. Crystal, we have never ever heard the little girl up on the 3rd floor of the Germania Hotel. Now you'll have right around here there is a crawl space. That is where I went up to the last time we were here, and that is when we suffered quite a bit of equipment failure. We lost a couple of videos up here, and that is about the time we were pressing Jacob pretty hard for, who is he? What did he have to do with a hotel? Now, if we get out of here, and I forgot my headlight, so we're going to have to try and maneuver out of here. We are going to go into the attic now. And this is where we've had people literally drained of energy when they've walked in here and they've spent time in the attic. I just walked into a spider web. But the one night we were in here, we kind of found out that this is one of the spots where Jacob likes to hang out, is up in this attic. Got some low-hanging stuff. I'm gonna watch your head back here. Holy crap. This. We've had several experiences that have not been good ones up here, and I swear I just saw some energy zip past. So we know there's definitely some. There they go, right there. You guys just saw that. my digital. I'm going to turn it. There goes more. See if we can get straight into the digital EVP up here. Who's up here with us right now? You can speak right into the digital. You guys know the drill. And this is where Lacey told us that she committed suicide. Whether it was late 1800s, early 1900s, that we don't know, but she did say that she took her own life in this attic. And probably the biggest haunt in this place, and we've talked about him, is Jacob, and he is the one. There goes more energy. Jacob, if you're around us right now, can you say something to this digital? Because we're going to be in here all night long. You want to say anything? Can you show yourself to us? You know, we're just getting started in here tonight, so I like the energy I'm seeing up here. But as for the history of the Germania Hotel, getting back to that, it's been a very difficult place to track down a lot of history. But primarily, you know, we did fill you in on the three main people that haunt this place. And you do know a little history on them. So I'm going to have to change out a battery here because this one's pretty much history. But we will be back, and we'll be getting to work for you guys.